Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over our trade. And again, we were done before right at market open. So we took this trade up to the equal highs. It was a pretty banger trade. So okay, going into the buys here. If we were just to look over here, I put good morning. Coming into the day with a bullish bias. I do believe we'll be bearish for the next half of the week, but I'm going to wait for price to fully sell me that narrative. For now, I will like the equal highs and intermediate term high as targets right below London session high. If you notice, price put a bearish SMT right at London during London with previous day high, and ES is not giving us that real nice displacement as well as NQ. Confluences for long will be A30 open lower, tapped into a bullish 1 hour BISI and swept south side, as well as leaving a bullish SMT with Asia session lows. I'm expecting 930 to open and deliver straight higher due to the A30 manipulation. Now just waiting for this 5 minutes inverse to take some longs. London session highs might be protected due to the lack of displacement higher, but we shall see what price gives us. Right, so since during London, if you look at price here, this is London right here. And what do we see? Price put in that SMT with ES. Like, look at that on ES, right? And look at ES. Is it really that displacement? And it's not. Like, look at this displacement, even through this high. Not true displacement, not clean. When we want displacement, what type of displacement do we want? Like this. See this candle right here? Tapped into a low and went straight higher, displaced, and then we can go and most likely take this high, right? But the delivery there should be fast. If it's slow, it's most likely meaning we're gonna come and this is an engineer of low resistance liquidity, right? So for me, I was like, okay, like what would make me truly be bullish here? And I was like, all right, like I don't think I'm bullish long term coming to the week anymore. I think I'm bearish, right? So what did I see? On ES, look beautiful. This range here from low to high, we came in here. I thought this high was protected, so I wasn't gonna reach for that high. I just wanted the equal highs and the A30 that was left. So if you look at price here, A30 manipulated lower. Expect again tapping into this hourly, sweeping sell side liquidity, and then having SMT with Asia session lows. What else do I want to see? Again, I want to see this 5 minute inversion, take some longs to this equal highs and intermediate term high. So again, what did I end up doing? Price ended up consolidating a little bit. So this was my narrative now coming into here. Since I saw this, what else did I look for? I looked for an internal SMT. So I saw this SMT inside as well. Hard to move this. If you look at price here, the price swept this low. So if I'm looking at CRT, I expect this high. And then when I looked at this high, this was 9 a.m. high. So I was thinking, okay, once we hit this high, which by then it would be 9:30, while I was in a trade, I was thinking, all right, I should be full break even by then, right? And I expect 9:30 to deliver straight to the equal highs or 8:30, put in the high. This could be a protected high potentially, and then I expect this to flush, right? So I was like, okay, like how can I approach this? So I was like, okay, like at first, if we look at price here, let me just kind of delete these drawings a little bit so you guys can kind of just see a little bit better. I was thinking on the 1 minute, I was like, do we have a 1 minute bullish breaker? And we do. We had a low, high, lower low, higher high, and this bullish breaker formed after the SMT got put in with Asia session lows and with this hourly for value gap inside of this hourly for value gap. So to me, this just looked so bullish, and I was like, all right, 8:30 is opening lower, 9 is opening lower. This is just so A plus. Like I don't see in what world if we accumulate and manipulate lower. I want to see a break. I want to see a false break, like a true break below, like a manipulation, like this is a breakout, right? So this to me looked bullish. All right, we tapped in here. Again, I didn't care about this 1 minute, honestly. I cared about the 30 second. So we pull up a 30-second chart real quick. I can just show you the picture. This is the trade I took, 30-second chart. I ended up long in here. I break even here. Well, not really. I just lowered my stop to the below this low, and then I full break even right around here. Once we tapped this 5 minute and then saw the reaction to this high, then I full break even. And then 9:30 literally opened, tapped the order block, and went straight to the 8:30. 8:30 highs are right here, I believe. And then we had these equal highs. So that to me looked like a clean draw on liquidity. And after that, I got off for the day. So again, this was pretty clean in my opinion. If you look at price action now, you can see like since 9:30 open higher now, like we open lower, we came up, we have the SMT, and now we have this 3-minute inversion, but it doesn't look clean anymore. So you see price, like you can tell the difference between good setups and bad setups if you just let price tell you it, right? So I feel like yesterday, bro, I had like a crazy ass like mental thing going through. I was going through it mentally, bro. I was just like, oh, like I really want this shit to happen. I made a mistake yesterday and I shouldn't have, and it pissed me off genuinely. But I told myself, like, you know what? From now on, I'm only gonna set myself up to take trades that truly make fucking sense to me, that I want to see happen. So yeah, and I saw this, it made sense. So like for me now, like if again, I hope this trade makes sense to you guys. But oh, as well as we also had 5 minutes CRT at this low, so this high was right perfectly almost with this here. So again, and I expected this to be a protected low, so I didn't want to really see more lower than this. I just wanted to see price potentially come to consequent encroachment, which is right there. That's the last thing I wanted to say. But just to go a little over like the rest of the trade, again, in trading day, how would I approach it is I would either wait for a break above the intermediate term high or a break below here. I wouldn't trade any of this because after price tap this key level, I want to see a flush higher, right? I don't want to see price come and sweep again. I want this to be like a protected low that gets put in place, and I want to see price. And again, since I see this as a protected low, I don't want to be longing anywhere here, because anytime that I am bullish, I want to see price deliver from a PD array, right? And that's what I personally want to see. So I wouldn't want to see this. Again, I know there's people that trade consequent encroachment. They would be looking for this, again, 4-minute IFEG, again, because they're assuming that this is a protected low. But if you look at quality over quantity, this is not, the quality of this setup is not that good. So you just look at the setup and the quality, and we're delivering from a clean gap, clean displacement, sweep of liquidity. Everything is very back to back to back, right? But yeah, that's pretty much my trade for the day. I was done literally at 9:30. I finished so quick. I wish every day was this easy, but it's all good. I'm grateful for this day. I'm grateful for the mental reset. I'm grateful to be able to continue. Like, I'm grateful for the bad days too. Although they suck, they genuinely suck. And by bad days, I mean mental bad days. Like, I don't feel like there's ever really a day where it comes to like a trading being a bad day. Like, if you truly just surrender to like following your rules and not care about the money, I feel like you can't have a fucking bad day. That's just my opinion. But whenever I don't surrender to the rules and don't surrender to the process, I be having the worst fucking trading days ever, bro. But the moment every time I fully accept the fact that this trade could potentially lose, I have the best days ever. And I just look for quality over quantity. And I feel like I struggle sometimes staying in that mindset. And as a trader, I feel like you learn how to just stay in that mindset and really trust yourself as a trader, and it comes with time. So overall, again, as always, all glory goes to God. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this trade recap. It's very simple, very straightforward. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. And yeah, so that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.